All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakar Kadash. Give honors to my elders of GMS, the elder and apostles of GMS, in whom the truth resides. All right, peace and blessings to you, Akim, that's out here preaching this truth for the four corners of the earth, for the risking of your lives, for the love of the gospel. And you, Akwat, that's listening in silence and being blessed, whatever Yahweh Shai may find your hands to do. All right, real quick, I ran across this article. Active duty U.S. troops are now just feet away from migrants in Texas. Okay, now this facility, FEMA camp, well, detainment camp, whichever you prefer to call it, is in the scriptures, man. Okay, and this facility, Pacific facility, I think has been set up since beginning early May. All right, but Esau, man, is implicating, man, these curses, man, and we are in Jacob's trouble as we speak, man. All right, things are only just heating up and going to heat up and get even worse. All right, this is the little. Yeah, it was erected May 15th, 2019. Okay, down here it says a U.S. Custom Border Protection temporary facility for housing migrants are seen in Donna, Texas, May 15th, 2019. Okay, so that's not that far. That's not that long ago. All right, and they're probably setting up way more than this, man. If they show one, believe me, they have dozens. All right, it says Washington active duty U.S. troops are now stationed inside the Border Patrol holding facility at Donna, Texas, and monitoring migrants, adults, and children from just a few feet away, according to. Okay, that's the video that I had. It was buffering. It wasn't playing. Let me go to it real quick. If it play. Okay, let me finish reading. Okay, in Donna, Texas, and monitoring migrants, adults, and children from just a few feet away, according to two current and two former defense officials. A congressman says comes close to violating.
Tonight, divisions over the migrant crisis. House Democrats condemning how the Trump administration split migrant families.
I guess it's buffering or something. Let me go ahead and just stop it.
Sometimes sending parents back to their home countries without their children.
You would do the deportation before the reunification without any knowledge of whether the parents...
All right, it's not going to play. Let me just pause it. All right, because basically, man, this man is just going to wax worse and worse, man. Okay, and Esau, any type of... okay, but him breaking the Posse Comitatus Act, man, which was erected in early 1900s. I can't really get the... let's just look it up. Okay. Okay, yeah, I had looked it up earlier. And in a nutshell, Posse Comitatus Act, man, was a bill that was passed in law to, well, here it go, it popped up. It said the Posse Comitatus Act, 1878, I said early 1900s. It was erected in 1878, prohibited use of the U.S. Army to aid civil officials in enforcing the law or suppressing civil disorder, unless expressly ordered to do so by the president. Southern Democrat members of the House who resented widespread use of the federal troops during Reconstruction introduced the law. Okay. All right. Right. Well, what did away with this, man, was your homeboy, America's homeboy lover, Obama. Okay. No, not Obama. Well, Obama, he helped orchestrate it too, but it was in Bush's office, which they had the when the 9/11 attack happened. The 9/11 attack happened. Constructed the Patriot Act. Okay, the Patriot Act done away with all of these so-called the Posse Comitatus Act, all of that, and some home, because they developed the Homeland Security. Okay, so that means that this was already done away with. Okay, but any type of laws that Esau puts in position, man, can be nullified. Okay, nullified, because why? Because he's the devil, man. He's not to be trusted. Okay, and the first scripture I want to get, man, is showing that, because he, like any treaty that he ever puts in office, man, puts in position, it's not going to be upheld. This man is just the devil. You know, he's not to be trusted. You can't trust nothing he says. All right, this is Psalms 55. I'm gonna start. Start at 18. Okay, this is 18. Psalm 55 and 18. He said, "He hath delivered my soul in peace from the battle that was against me. For there, it's like verse 19. He said, the power shall hear the afflicted. The power shall hear the afflict them and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, Selah, because they have no change, they have no changes. Therefore, they fear not the power." And that's Esau, man. He doesn't fear the Lord, man. All right, he thinks he's playing God here on why his this earth has been given handed over to him, pursuant to Job 9:24. All right, he hath put forth his hands against such as against such as be at peace with him. All right, now it's the Native Americans, man. All right. Also, the so-called the tribe of Issachar, man, with the so-called Mexicans that he's doing, that he's holding up under these concentration camps. All right, he hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were soft than oil, yet were they drawn smoother than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Cast right. So even though he was making treaties with them, man, his whole demeanor was his war was in his heart, man. All right. He's not, man, this man is never to be trusted, man. And with that said, man, I want to go to Sirach, man. Never trust thy enemy. All right, because, man, this dude is not, you can't trust this devil is the devil. You know, I don't care who says different. He's never to be given no thought taken lightly. Even at your jobs, Akim, when you're at your jobs, man, and in hopes of a promotion or whatever, man, know that there's some motive behind it, man. All right, that's why you could just go to these jobs, man, do what you have to do, make your daily bread, man. Your house shot allows you to make, man, and get the hell away from them, man. All right. All right. All right, this is Sirach 12 and chapter 12, verse 10. He said, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." All right, so he's made to be the wicked. All right, so any treaties that he comes up with, man, we know they're going to be broken. They know that they're not going to stand. Plus, you got to realize also, these are his laws, man. His laws are made to be broken. All right, only laws that's not made to be broken is the Heavenly Father's, man. We have pursuant to Qam YASHARAHLA. All right, that's why that's why we're not like him, man. I don't care. You know, other nations don't believe. Even some of our people, man. They believe that equal opportunity, and it's not equal opportunity, man. All throughout the scriptures, it deals with separation. That's why we're a sanctified people, man. Saint comes from the word sanctify, man. It means to separate. All right. All right. Let me get a Sirach 13. No, it's like a 12 and 16. Jump down. Okay. He said, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. Right. And what's that pit, man? America, man. America is the pit. This is the place of our captivity, man. So you can never think that this no, Slakia. I think that system means pit. Slakia. Slakia. Oh wow, I don't want to catch it. My phone be tripping. Only when I'm doing a sit down. Okay. Well, yeah. So really, I think it's the word system. It means pit. Okay. America means bitterness. Okay. So basically, you're in a bitter place right now, man. So America is not a place that we're supposed to be comfortable. All right. So these concentration camps, man, that they throwing Jake into, man. Hey, bro, we count it all joy, man, of the sufferings that we suffer, man. Well, we do. Us as being the men of the Lord do. But the 2/3, man, hey, so be it, man. They have to take the punishment as it so fits, man. All right. So he says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but he findeth opportunity. He will not be satisfied with blood. Right, his bloodthirsty nature is never satisfied, man. All right, we brought this out of count, I think, week before last. All right, if adversities come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. Like I was just saying, it's your jobs, man. Anytime he puts any type of thing into motion, you have to take it with a grain of salt, man. You got to question it. All right, verse 18. He will shake his head, and clap his hands, and whisper much, and change his countenance. Right, so he's never to be trusted, man. All right, so you can never hold this man as to nothing to his word. Okay, so you have to always watch your enemy with a watchful eye. All right, so like I said, we're in this captivity, man. So the things that's happening, man, are meant to happen. All right, so we can never be it's like, is this the article? That's what happened. Article that I had pulled, it's only when I'm doing sit downs, man. That's just so crazy. All information is gone. Look at that. Only when I'm doing sit downs I can't pull information. But anyway, man, with that, man, I hope the elect was edified, man. You brothers remember, man, to stay prayerful and vigilant, man, for the times, man, are at hand. All right, redeem the time, bro. All right. And with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Qam YASHARAHLA, double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, peace and blessings to Qam that's out here preaching his truth for the four corners of the earth, for the love of the gospel, and you Aquath that's out here learning in silence and being blessed, whatever Yahweh Shai may find your hands to do. Shalom.